Life is short, though I keep this from my children. Life is short, and I've shortened mine in 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways. 1,000 deliciously ill-advised ways I'll keep from my children. The world is at least 50% terrible, and that's a conservative estimate, though I keep this from my children. For every bird, there is a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a child broken, bagged, sunk in a lake. Life is short, and the world is at least half terrible, and for every kind stranger, there is one who would break you, though I keep this from my children. I am trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor, walking you through a real hole, chirps on about good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You can make this place beautiful.
Hi, my name is Zoe Dragon, and I am doing an analysis on Good Bones by Maggie Smith. So, first things first. Reading through the poem, it's very clear who the speaker is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a parent, someone who has children. We see this through all the lines of repetition, though I keep this from my children over and over again, really enforcing this idea. What we can't rule out, though, is that this poem may not just be from one speaker. It could just be the general idea of parenting and what it means to be a parent. Because we don't see any examples really of my child did this and I saw them do that. So I kind of like to interpret this as, the bliss of parenting and the idea of what could my child do when they grow up? What could I have made that has sprung into some beautiful blossom, and yeah, the speaker is just fantasizing about what could be if they parent their children right, and what poor world they see, but what their kids don't have to see, because they can be the change in the world that everyone wants to see. Because as a parent, you have some sort of fire in your heart that always wants to help your children. And they have one too, and you want to fan this fire. You want them to learn and to grow and to be better. But if you feed them too much information, if you tell them about these terrible things in the world, about how children are broken, bagged, and sunk in a lake, they are going to get overwhelmed, and their fire is going to spread too far, and it's going to burst. They're not going to be able to make this change because that's all they believe, that this is the world and there's nothing I can do about it. However, that's not the case, and this speaker wants to enforce that idea. I feel that this piece communicates with all kinds of people, not only just parents, but also adolescents, just because it's kind of teaching the lesson about parenting and what it should be and what you should be able to see in your kids. You shouldn't have some sort of idea that, they're restricted, because they are just a new version of you. You create this and you teach it. Maybe I shouldn't be saying it. You teach the children how to be, and that could be beautiful or it could not be, depending on how you do it. And this speaker obviously thinks that this world that she lives in, or they live in, is not good. But we see in line 5, the world is at least 50% terrible, and that's a conservative estimate. Broad statement, really bold, but I wouldn't say it's not true, because we've seen the things in our current day, and what have we gotten? Lots and lots of bad things. So the speaker just wants to let their children. She may not be able to be the change in the world that she wants, but she knows that she can raise something that could be this change. And generally, we see that this reader has. Speaker has a pretty negative outlook on the world. Lots of examples. For every stone, there's a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a child broken, bagged, sunk in a lake. Lots and lots of negativity. But in lines 15 and 16, we see a shift. We see this place could be beautiful, right? You can make this place beautiful, which I see to be a sense of realization. The speaker is finally realizing, wait. It doesn't have to be like this. I know about all these bad things, but maybe they don't. Maybe they can not learn about these things and not engrave these concepts into their mind to help the world, to not make these things any more apparent than they already are. And so yeah, I think it's just saying this place could be beautiful if I do this right and I don't teach them about these terrible things. Maybe I can be the change I want it to be, just in a different form. Okay, that was it.